That's good. Good morning to all. This morning, I was do a walk towards um, the Golden Square Freedom Park. First of all, we're looking at the Carlisle Bay area, which is just behind here. This is all Bay Street. St. Michael, looking at the Carlisle Bay House. Once again. That's good. Come back to Woodside Clinic and the Mint Condition, which is a cleaning firm as well. This is all Bay Street, St. Michael, which is a part of the Carlisle Bay area here in Barbados. And this is St. Patrick's Roman Catholic Primary School and Cathedral. This is St. Patrick's Roman Catholic Cathedral at the corner of Jamet's Lane and Bay Street. St. Patrick's Roman Catholic Cathedral and Primary School. St. Patrick's Roman Catholic Cathedral was dedicated in 1899. So this is the main artery into Bridgetown. If you are coming from the south coast of Ireland, the right turn will take you back to Jamet's Lane via the Queen Elizabeth Hospital, back to River Road, and up on Collimarock by Purity Bakeries. And this is the former General Hospital. This is where the hospital was before it moved to Martindale's Road and the name of the Queen Elizabeth Hospital. Then it later became the Ministry of Health, and then in 2019 the building was burnt, so it is now there, just 4 walls with trees and grass growing in it. And this is Carlisle Bay over here, which is also a part of the southwest coast. Yes, they're looking back at the St. Patrick's Roman Catholic Cathedral and School at the corner of Jamet's Lane and Bay Street. St. Patrick's Roman Catholic Cathedral. There was a secondary school here before, St. Patrick's Roman Catholic Secondary, but the school closed down either in the 80s or the 90s. So it is just a primary school now, and the church is next door to it. So that is the Catholic Church, cathedral for the Catholic Church. Barbados is not a Catholic country. Like how Trinidad and St. Lucia and Dominica and Grenada are Catholic countries here in the Caribbean. So Barbados only has about 4 or 5 Roman Catholic churches here in Barbados. And St. Patrick's is the main church for the Roman Catholic Church, for the Roman Catholic here in Barbados. Again, the site of the former Ministry of Health and and General Hospital, which was all destroyed by fire in 2019. And this is Carlisle Bay across here, which is a part of the southwest coast of Barbados. So this is Lower Bay Street, which is the main artery into the city. Yeah, this is a part of the city. This is a part of Bridgetown, which is the capital of Barbados. And this is the Copacabana Beach Club here. So I will head towards the Golden Square Freedom Park, which is in Bridgetown. This is Nelson Street here, which is another village in the city. Nelson Street is also a red light district. This is Lower Bay Street, and this is the Copacabana Beach Club. It's also a part of the Carlisle Bay area as well. All the Carlisle Bay area behind here. And this is Martineau House here. This is also a part of Nelson Street as well, which is a village in the city, as I said before. And it's also a red light district where prostitutes play their trade on a nightly basis. And this is Martineau House, where the Barbados Labour Party had its first meeting on the 31st day of March 1938. Yes, this is Lower Bay Street. These bar beer, 4 for $10. And this is Beer Watch Bar and Restaurant, which serves Guyanese and Bajan cuisine. Lunch is served daily from 11 a.m. And this is the London Bourne Towers over here, which is a housing unit in the city at Lower Bay Street. And this is the Lobster Alive restaurant over here. And you can see some more of Carlisle Bay in the background as well. And this is the Boatyard now, which is a nightclub, another nightclub along Carlisle Bay. And this is the London Bourne Towers here. London Bourne Towers, which is a housing unit. And this is all Bridgetown in Barbados. And this is the Boatyard now, which is another nightclub along Carlisle Bay. Boatyard, another nightclub along Carlisle Bay. And this is Wellington Street, another housing unit, which will also take you back to Nelson Street. Housing another village, a city village. And this is all the Boatyard. Yeah. And this is where the Bayshore complex used to be, which later became Fusion Restaurant. And next door was Liquidation Center, which was owned by Miss Ram, a Trinidadian national who had lots of businesses here in Barbados. All two buildings were demolished and knocked down by the government. The government wanted to acquire this land in order to build the new Hyatt Hotel. They were planning to build a Hyatt Hotel on this property, So they had to force the owners of the owners of liquidation center and the fusion restaurant to vacate this property. And in the background we can see Carlisle Bay, lower end of Carlisle Bay, the northern end with Pirates Cove Beach. And this is all Lower Bay Street. And this is the Bethel Methodist Church in Bridgetown, which was established in 1844. Bethel Methodist Church. Straight ahead will be taking back to Independence Square. Thanks. And Lower Bay Street. Straight ahead we'll be taking back to Independence Square, and this way we'll be taking back to the new Golden Square Freedom Park, which was on the site of the former National Insurance Scheme building. All Bethel Methodist Church here. And this is the churchyard here. I don't think they bury anybody at Bethel Methodist Church anymore. And this is the former Empire Theatre, which was closed, I think, in the which was closed in the 90s, I think. Empire Theatre and Cinema. And this was also the bus stand for the Silver Hill, Gore Hill, Newton yellow buses. They used to load from here until 2020, early January 2020, when they removed them from here to demolish the former National Insurance building, the National Insurance Scheme building, plus the fire station, and the temporary relocation of the Fairchurch Street Market was all here until they were removed. Looking back to Fairchurch Street and looking back to the former Empire Theatre and Cinema, which was closed in, I think it closed down in the 90s or something like that. Looking back at Bethel Methodist Church and Carlisle Bay and Lower Bay Street. All Golden Square Freedom Park. And Bethel Methodist Church and the former Empire Theatre and Cinema. There's something going on in here, I'm not sure what it is. And this is the Builders of Barbados' wall here. These are the names of who built this wall here, who built Barbados' wall. So yes guys, I'm in Bridgetown, which is the capital of Barbados. Bridgetown is Barbados' capital. And on this site, the Golden Square Freedom Park was the site of the former National Insurance Scheme building, which was built in 1967 under the leadership of Barbados' first Prime Minister, Father of Independence and National Hero, the Right Excellent Errol Walton Barrow. And then it was demolished in February of 2020. Here's an old photo of how Golden Square used to look back in the day. This was a village as well. Golden Square was dedicated to the memory of the late Clement Osborne Payne, who was a national hero of Barbados. All the Golden Square Freedom Park. Where the fire station and National Insurance Scheme building used to be. This is a photo of the late Clement Osborne Payne, who was a national hero of Barbados. And here is a display of how the houses used to look back in those days, back in the early days. Clement Osborne Payne was born in 1904 and died in 1941. Or horse carriage or donkey cart. And all here will lead you back to Nelson Street as well. And the 1937 Memorial Wall, a brief history of it. And a brief history of the Right Excellent Clement Osborne Payne, National Hero of Barbados. He was born in 1904 and died in 1941. And this is all Nelson Street through here. And this way will take you back to Fairchild Street and back to Jordan Supermarket, which was once Rick's. Looking back at the National Insurance, looking back at the former Empire Theatre and Bethel Methodist Church. Clement Payne's slogan was educate, speak, agitate, but don't violate. And this is a statue of Clement Osborne Payne, National Hero of Barbados, born 1904 to 1941. Died in 1941. He preached the gospel of self-respect and organization to oppressed people who were inspired to acts of heroic resistance by his indomitable spirit. He was one of the catalysts of the social and political revolution that gave rise to modern Barbados. There's the Golden Square, Freedom Park. You can see some houses all here as well. So this was all the National Insurance Building, which was demolished in February of 2020. A photo of the Clement Osborne Payne, National Hero of Barbados. And this is how Golden Square used to look back in the day. This memorial is dedicated to the persons who lost their lives or who suffered for the cause of freedom in the 1937 revolt, thereby helping to lay the foundation for the changes that have led to the creation of a democratic and modern society in Barbados. Emancipation Day. Statue of Clement Osborne Payne once again. Here's a mural on the wall So Golden Square Freedom Park was opened officially on the 27th of November 2021, 3 days before our independence. Barbados celebrates its independence on the 30th of November 1966 was the year that Barbados received independence, and on the 30th of November. So since then we have been celebrating Independence Day every year on that day. This is all Bridgetown, which is the country's capital. Looking back at the former Empire Theatre and Cinema and the former Barbados National Bank, which is now Public Bank headquarters here in Barbados. All the Golden Square Freedom Park, which was once a National Insurance Scheme building. Head office for the Republic Bank, and this is all Fairchurch Street now in Bridgetown. And you can see the Fairchurch Street bus terminal from here as well. Buses from this terminal will take you to destinations in the south and east of the island. Thank you guys for watching now, and have a blessed morning.
Question, sir. Hello? What you doing? Hello? Can you hear me? I just asked a question. What you doing? What are you doing?